Fun, fun, fun for the whole fam. Where's my phone? Hold on. Where's my phone? Oh, phone's gone. Not sure where it went. Oh, I found it. It's right next to me. It's right. Was it right to my right? Who would have thought? Oh boy. Okay, welcome everyone to West of Loathing. Let's see. So I can record some episodes. Sure, yeah, I can do that. Anyway, hi! How's it going, everyone? You ready for Wumbo Fimble and his amazing story? This will end well for me. I can already tell. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Hey, any mail for me? Oh, well, thanks anyway. Listen, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. You keep doing what you do. People like what you do. What is this? And do I want to... I don't know. I just unlock the next stage, but I want to go over to the circus and see what I can do. I found so much. I should have been streaming this the entire time, but I didn't know if anyone would want to see it. Also, I got lazy. I've been busy. I have only ever had like 1 hour to do anything. Hello! When you get up close, the clown blinks, narrows his eyes, and looks at something under his counter. When he looks back at you, his expression has more than a little glare in it. Is there a shotgun underneath the counter? Is that what's happening? Do I gotta be worried about a shotgun being blown right into my shoes? Listen, man, I got beans. That shotgun ain't gonna help you. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus. Sideshow, sir. How can I help you? I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you came to the right place then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket. And presumably you can sell me one? Certainly can. That's my job, after all. For you, sir, a ticket will cost 10,000 meat? Say what? Does it seem a bit high? I promise you, sir. At this price, it's a real steal. Well, you've got that right. Why is it so expensivo? Well, now, this is no podunk little traveling circus. We've got rides, games, food, and an amazing demonstration of knife-throwing skill by none other than Barnaby Bob himself. Tell me about Barnaby Bob. Oh, the boss is a real master of knives, let me tell you. He does this amazing stunt where he gets a volunteer from the audience up on stage and throws knives at them. Never misses his target. Did you leave out the part where he puts an apple on their head or something? What? Oh, right. Sure. Oh, no. Geez, I don't think I can get in here. I couldn't take down the clowns when I found him the first time, which is unfortunate. We got your favorites. Popped corn, sarsaparilla with the fancy new bottle caps. And get this, did you hear about that new thing a fella invented? Cotton candy? Yeah, I think I might have. Well, it's still patented, but we're pretty sure we figured out how it works. Mostly. More or less. How about the rides? Well, I suppose I should say ride, but we haven't had a single grisly merry-go-round accident since, since we stopped turning it on. Tell me more about the games. Oh, we've got tons of them. Does 3 count as tons? 3 is more like some. Oh, we've got some of them. You aren't doing a very good job of selling me on this. Why? Whatever do you mean? Attempt to outfox a clown. I got outfoxing. My entire life has been leading up to this moment. First, you ask for an outrageous sum of meat, and then you describe your circus in terms that makes it sound distinctly cut rate. Well, now, if you really expected me to pay that much, you'll be doing your best to make it sound like a magical paradise. On the other hand, if it really is as shinzy as you describe it, you'd be asking a price cheap enough to overcome poor word of mouth. Which leads me to the conclusion, oh jeez, that for some reason, you don't actually want to sell me a ticket. Well, now, let's not jump to conclusions, friend. I'm just pulling your leg a bit, clowning around like we do. It's all in good fun. So the actual price is 500 meat. I could buy half a horse for that. Sure, but what are you going to do with half a horse? The circus is much more entertaining. I don't know. I still got some outfoxing left at me. I don't know. It still seems shady to me. I'm pretty sure you're hiding something. Maybe something you wouldn't want the marshals to find out about. Oh, hey. Jeez, Mr. Fine. You win. Look, it's on the house, okay? Just give me your hand so I can stamp you for free re-entry. There. Good grief. Thanks. Yeah, don't mention it. Literally, do not mention it. I got in for free thanks to my outfoxing. Can I upgrade my outfoxing anytime soon? That's expertise. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. Oh, first off, why is lockpicking so expensive? And second off, oh my gosh. My bean shield. My bean shield helps me against physical attacks. I don't know if that's what I want. I need more mysticality. I know that much for a fact. How much do I have left? I have plenty of left. I have plenty of left. Where was that one safe? It was at where was it? It wasn't Butterfield Ranch. It wasn't there. Was it there? It might have been there. I'm gonna go check it out. I got safe cracking. I want to check it out. Oh, 10 muscles. I don't have muscles. For some reason, I think I lost all of it. Seem to have run their wagon off the road. Oh, wave at them and right away. How low on muscle am I? Hold on. No, I gotta check this out. I didn't think I was that low on muscle. Oh my gosh. Jeez. I might need to upgrade my muscle. My goodness. Do I want to upgrade my muscle? I got armor. I'll upgrade my muscle. Just to the basic necessities of what muscle should be. Okay, so the safe. The safe, I believe, is downstairs next to the hell cow. Oh, this is... Sorry. Wrong place. Oh! I completely forgot about this place. Goes to show what I know. I don't got no milk. I can't believe I forgot about this entire area. Oh, a lot of butter. A lot of butter. Churns, not butter. Ooh. Build a crate. Open it up. What? Hold on. No. That's not how it works. You can't tell me that that's how it works. Why would I need to... Oh, whatever. Okay, I got a full canteen, ranch punch. Ooh, a branding ring. This ring is searing hot, but enchanted such that it won't burn your finger. It was invented for ranchers who wanted to brand their cattle by punching them. Sheesh, no wonder the cows came home. Mysticality. Oh my gosh. Dude, that's amazing. It's even better than my goblin glass ring, which takes away my muscle. Oh my gosh, that's so good. It's only one more, but at least I don't lose muscle mass from wearing it. I wasted money from the goblin I bought that from. Jars of milk, mostly evaporated. Salvage what you can. Ooh, tainted milk. Delicious. This milk moves of its own accord, perpetually solidifying and reliquefying itself according to its own curdle's desires. By 11 and your speed by 5 for the rest of the... I like that. Ooh, a toys bin. Toy skeletons. There's a little group of toy skeletons made somewhat self-referentially out of polished bone. Why do I want this? Ooh, a needle. I've been making way too many needles lately. Do I want to do this? Ooh, I have 3 bottles. Let's make some butter. Let's see if it's worth it. It's not worth it. I'd rather have the milk. Infernal butter. This is some tainted cow's milk that has been rendered somewhat safer by churning a lot of evil out of it. I'd rather have the evil. Don't ask me why, but walk among them. I can probably take out a couple of yes. Maybe. Oh, they have high mysticality. I don't know if I can do much of anything. I have 8 action points. I can do this. La la la. Nice. Okay, well, I don't know what type of damage they do, but I can take one of them out. I'll take you out. Way to go, Zuzi. What kind of damage do they do? They do whiff damage. Snow! I need to upgrade that ability because it's really useful. Oh, Susie gets upgraded from this? If I'd have known, I would have been doing it a long time ago. Thin the herd a little. Not enough. Can never be enough. Oh, I am going to level you up, Susie. Just you wait. Just you wait and see. I didn't even check how much experience I got from it. Bangy. Oh, I should have checked to see who I hit. Who would have done more damage? I can still rain beans upon you. Yes. How much experience? Oh my gosh, this is better than the snakes. What am I going to do with all these? Oh, probably sell them. Reason stands to the idea that I can probably sell them. Walk among them. Oh, this move is quickly becoming less and less proficient. 33. This'll kill ya. There you go. I did say it would kill ya. I wasn't joking. You are now dead. Sucks to be you. The rest will follow soon enough. Oh, one survived. I got issues with that. Ooh, Menudo geode. Menudo. Sometimes a pocket of intestine remains behind when a cow undergoes the transition to an infernal ungulate. And you got one of these. A stone sphere full of boiling tripe. Increases your moxie by 6 for the rest of the day. Nice. I don't use moxie that much. Ooh, yes. Cow hate flashes in her eyes. Resolve intensifies so as he has become stronger. Nice. Okay, I gotta remember. Hold on. Can I fight these guys infinitely? Possibly. Hold on. I do. Where's the Dave Yard? I think it was the Dave Yard anyway. There it is. I'm coming, Dave. Where was that safe at? I gotta try and remember. Mao Chumpin' Grounds. Chumpin' Grounds, Chumpin' Grounds. I might be able to summon something. Perform the ritual. Oh, let's see. According to that gross scroll, you need human ashes. I probably have some. Some stardust. I don't know about that one. And a glass sphere if you want to do this ritual. Pretty sure you don't have any stardust. You would probably remember that. Oh, yeah. I forgot about the stardust. Stearns Ranch. I think that might be where the big boy is at. Probably down this way. Aha! Please tell me. Yes! And it doesn't require a lockpick. A pin. Ooh! Stock certificates. Just sell it. I will. This is a certificate entitling the bearer to 42 shares of Foss & Co. Ammunition Manufacturing, a company based in New York. Entitling the bearer to 23 shares of Amalgamated Buggy Whip Syndicate, a company based in Topeka, I think it's Topeka. Certificate entitling the bearer to 23 shares of Ware and Sons Wagon Tongue Inc., a company based in Chicago. I can just do this on what? Alright, hey, I'll take it. Nice. It's free stuff for whichever reason that I can't take until I build it up. Why is that a thing? It's a crate. How did I not get this? I got a free bar of soap. I could have had that bar of soap a long time ago. What was I thinking? I'm such a fool. I'm such a fool. Oh. Okay. So I got the safe there. Was there any other place that I needed to go? I want to get everything. You know, I don't want to miss none. Oh, hey, another safe. I didn't even remember that this was... Oh, my gosh. I forgot the darned combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's in it. It looks like a tricky one. A tricky and expensive one. Lockpicking is expensive, okay? It's 1,000. I'm not even near that. I'm 800 away. Should I save for it? That's a lot of points I could be using for other things. I'm not sure if it's even worth it. I'm sure it's worth it at some point to a certain degree, but oosh. Any mail for me? Well, thanks anyway. I don't know. Last time the mail came real quick. I don't know why it's taking its sweet time right now. Maybe in the desert has. They might have a safe there. You never know, you know. I gotta buy nails, that's right. Just in case I need them. Oh, I can't go inside it anymore. I don't know if I was able to begin with, but... let's see if I can buy myself a handful of nails. Oh, as you're riding along, you see some braided fuses. Oh, yeah, I've seen this one before. I don't gotta read it. I've seen it way too many times. Mercantile. Please tell me you can sell me a handful of nails. You've let me down in every way imaginable. How could you do this to me? Button Willow's store. Button Willow! You won't let me down, will you, girl? I've always trusted you. You always done me a service. Oh, hey! You have one. You know what? Thank you. One is more than enough. Better than zero. Cavern Canyon. Any other place I'd like to look around? I'm sure there's crates I can build up around the place, but anything I need? Any other saves that I can recall? Probably not. Going back to the circus. The Big Apple. Here we go. Enter the circus. As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir," in a loud and enthusiastic voice. My host is floating. You walk into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. As nonchalantly as possible, there are a bunch of clowns around, working at the booths and so on. More clowns than customers, of which there don't seem to be more than a dozen or so, which is good. And that it means the clowns can't disappear you as easily if they figure out what you know. But on the other hand, if things go wrong here, innocent bystanders might get caught in the crossfire. Okay, so it's a double-sided death ring. The merry-go-round has a dirty... Yeah, I remember this. Until further, we encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor. What the hell do you have behind this? Hi. How about I hold down the fort here while you go scout ahead? Yeah, alright. Careful now. I don't like the prospect of them figuring out we know what they are. There we go. Yeah, that's bad. Tickets? What do you mean, tickets? Oh. Howdy, fella. Can I interest you in the wondrous and mysterious delights of the sideshow? Well, what all do you have in there? Secrets, mysteries, things too weird and disturbing to be witnessed by the light of day. Freaks? Not just freaks. Gosh, how much does it cost? Ah, for you, 300 meat. And for everyone else, 300 meat. Alright, well, here you go. Ah, you won't be disappointed. And if you are disappointed, no refunds. And stamps your hand. Alright, there you go. Enjoy. Thanks. I'm sure I will. Or I'll end up dead. I don't know. Sideshow tent is fairly large and packed with weird things to look at, like all good sideshows are. A few lanterns are hanging from the ceiling, casting flickering shadows around and making everything look even more eerie. Clown is hanging out in here, presumably to keep an eye on the exhibits. He grins and nods as you enter. Come on in. Take your time. Have a look around. Just remember, no touching. Oh boy. Reflection in the mirror is short and squashed looking, folded up like an accordion. You spend a moment moving back and forth in front of the mirror, seeing how the image changes. It's kind of amusing. I always liked these back when I was young. Even now, I imagine. I haven't gone to a place with these kinds of mirrors in a long time. This looks to be one of those weird bent mirrors that makes you look all crazy, as if there wasn't enough crazy looking stuff around here already. The mirror makes you look really stretched out and thin. Your limbs twist and writhe like snakes as you move around. It's a bit unsettling and your muscles ache a little, sympathetically. They better be sympathetically. Duh! This mirror somehow shows you what you'd look like in clown makeup. Bloodshot eyes stare back at you from a pasty white face painted with an odd pattern of red triangles. The flickering lantern light almost looks like he winks at you. Based on the attitude, uniquely combining attentiveness and extreme boredom, assume this clown's job is to keep an eye on the sideshow exhibits. Howdy, fella. Welcome to the sideshow. Thanks. What's to see in here? Well, down to the left, we have our collection of spooky warped mirrors. Right here, we have exhibits of clown eggs and pickled punks. And further down to the right is our freak show. Feel free to explore, and I'll be here if you got any questions. Ask a question. I have a question. What's with these mirrors? Ain't they a riot? That's what they call an optical illusion, as I understand it. Has to do with the way the light reflects off of them. I am 100% sure that what I saw can be explained by the reflection of light. No telling what you might see if you look too long. Alright, cool. I'm gonna move on. You see several shelves full of white eggs, each one painted with a unique pattern of colorful shapes. A small placard pinned to one of the shelves says, "Clown eggs. In the circus community, it is traditional for each clown to paint their chosen makeup pattern onto an eggshell. These clown eggs are archived for future reference to ensure that no one chooses a pattern that has already been used. It is considered extremely taboo to wear another clown's face." These must be the eggs from the clowns that work in this circus. You recognize a few of them, like the clown here in the sideshow tent and the ticket seller clown out front. Hey, stay back, please. No touching. Sorry. Ooh. Shelves are filled with jars. The jars are filled with things. Real weird looking things. Oh, I'll look closer. Lean in a little closer to inspect the jars. They mostly contain malformed and or mutated animals pickled in formaldehyde. Three-headed kitten, some kind of ferret or weasel with 8 legs, a twisted Mobius loop of snake without a head or tail. Weird, crazy stuff. One shelf seems devoted to huge, gross pill grubs, like fat, featureless white worms the size of a sweet potato. The one on the end is larger than the others, and his shiny black eyes somehow has painted its face in an apparently parody of clown makeup. Yuck. Pasty white face has been painted with little blue triangles over and under the eyes. The creature has a long, thin slash of a mouth as well, and the area around it has been painted with bright red lipstick. The black eyes flash red as the thing suddenly thrashes in its jar, spinning to face you and stretching its mouth open, revealing rows of yellow shark teeth. You stumble back with a cry of shock. Ah! Got you pretty good there, buddy. What is that? It ain't real, critter. It's made of rubber and clay and doll parts and such. Got an electromagnet under the shelf to move it with. Takes a little push-button gizmo out of his pocket to show you. Should have seen your face. You about jumped right out of your bones. This guy is a startling sight, even for a circus freak show. His entire head is one enormous eyeball. As you look him over, he stares back at you. Not that he's got much choice. Hello there. I'm Wimbo. How's it going? Can you talk? No, I guess not. So, circus gig. How do you like it? His hands slowly curl into fists, and the knuckles turn white with tension. I see, understand, I mean... Do you blink? Or wink, I guess? No, I guess not. Him a little to the side and lean over the rope to get a closer look at the guy. He's basically just what he seems to be at first glance, a guy with a giant eyeball for a head. You do notice 2 things though. First, he has an odd lump at the, well, what you would call the base of his skull, if he had one. Sort of crumpled, fleshy mass the size of a fist. With a squint and some imagination, it almost looks like the crushed and shriveled vestigial remains of a human head. Oh, jeez. Second thing you notice is that his ankles are locked to the legs of his stool, and the legs of the stool are bolted to the floor. Okay, well, see you around. This man is neatly dressed, though his suit is a bit threadbare and out of fashion, smoking a pipe and leafing through a magazine. When you stop to look at him, he nods amicably. Hello there, welcome to the sideshow. My name is Douglas. Hi, I'm Wimbo. Delighted to meet you. So, what's your deal? Why? Am I in a sideshow, you mean? Well, yeah. You seem perfectly normal. How forthright of you. Of course, it is only natural to wonder. Wait a minute. You said that last bit without moving your lips. Are you a ventriloquist? Not at all. Allow me to demonstrate. He stands up and turns around. His back is the same as his front. That is, his suit has been tailored with 2 front sides. And he has another face on the back of his head, with his hair cut and parted appropriately. Ta-da! As he sits back down, his knees and other joints crack and pop loudly as they reverse themselves. Douglas winces slightly, though certainly not as much as you'd expect. What in the... Surprising, yes? But, yeah, how's that even possible? Douglas shrugs and holds his pipe up to the now back of his head, so his other face can take a puff. Are you... what's the phrase? Siamese twins? Oh, not exactly. It's difficult to describe, I'm afraid. 2 minds in one body with 2 phases. It would be closer to the truth to say 2 instances of the same mind. With, as you say, 2 faces. You're right. That doesn't make any sense at all. The other face chuckles and Douglas holds his magazine behind his back. Took some getting used to, that much is quite certain. Were you born like this? I would rather not discuss how I came to be this way, if you don't mind. Okay. Sorry. No apology necessary. Your knees must be a wreck. Surgery was necessary to permit them to bend in both directions. It sounds worse than it feels, I assure you. Why are you in a sideshow? I have a contract. By the corner of your eye, you spot the clown making a gesture, but you didn't catch what it was. Douglas clears his throat. Plus, well, it's quite the life, you know. Free room and board, travel the world, and you meet such interesting people. Talk to the... See you, man. There's a lady here with her head sticking out of a hole in a large metal box. She nods politely to you. Hello. Hello there. Enjoying the carnival? Well, it's, interesting. Yes, I'm sure it is. Can I ask you a question? Certainly. Well, why are you in a box? First things first, we haven't been introduced yet. Oh, I'm Wumbo. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Wumbo. I'm Jeanette. Hi, Jeanette. So, why are you in a box? That's a rather personal question, isn't it? Oh, sorry. I'm only teasing you, dear. Would you like to see inside? Sure. Jeanette whistles to signal the clown, and he moseys over. He unlocks the door on the front of the box, throws it open with a theatrical flourish. Inside, instead of Jeanette's body, you see a tangled, complicated assortment of glass tubes and pipes, taking clockwork gears and pumps, liquids of various colors, mostly red, slosh through the tubes. A large bellows near the top inflates, then begins to slowly deflate. What do you think? That's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. Well, I'll take that as a compliment. It's certainly educational, I imagine. The larger tank on the left is my stomach, if you'd like to see what I had for lunch today. How did this happen? Were you in some kind of terrible accident? I'm sorry, but I can't talk about it. Oh, of course. Sorry, it must be a painful memory. Her calmly composed face creases into a very slight grimace as she shoots a sidelong glance at the clown. Yes. Well, it was nice to meet you. Jeanette, so long. Good luck, Wumbo. Let me see if I can look at that thing. Hello, Wumbo. Good to see you. Can I ask you something? Certainly. So, how are you feeling? If you're referring to my condition, don't worry. I've grown accustomed to it. More or less. Examine her workings. Oh. You watch the various liquids glosh around in their tanks and pipes for a minute. Weird, gross, but it is indeed educational. Ooh. You know what makes a human being tick, and how to stop one from ticking? Come to that. Melee attack damage. That's pointless, but thank you. Nice to meet you. Good luck, Wumbo. I get the feeling you're telling me good luck for just don't die by the clown. These eggs. What are these things in a jar. About these, people. Oh, you mean the freaks. And they just scream. The one with the giant eyeball head is my favorite. A nice, quiet fella. Uh-huh. If you have questions about the other two, feel free to ask them personally. I wouldn't want to be telling tales out of school, since the eye guy can't talk, though. You can ask me about him if you want. Okay, what can you tell me about him? Does he ever blink? Oh, you mean wink? Nope, no eyelids. I gotta toss a bucket of water over him once in a while so he don't get too dry. Does look a bit dry now that you mention it. Yeah, it's getting about that time. Excuse me for a minute. Sure. Aha! Okay, I think I can... Hold on. Since he's distracted by the eye, I might be able to get a closer look now. Inspect the eggs more closely. Yes! Since the clown's distracted, you take the opportunity to get a closer look at the eggs. Notice two things about them. Firstly, they're too large to be chicken eggs. Chicken eggs. No idea what kind of eggs they are. Secondly, they've all been broken and then very meticulously glued back together. They almost look like they've been reassembled after something hatched out of them. You quickly step back as the guard clown returns. He gives you a fair amount of side eye. Doesn't say anything. Oh. Ask a question. People? Blink? Yes. Okay, hold on. So the clowns hatch from eggs. We know that now. What about this? Take a closer look. You lean in closer to inspect the gross thing. Despite what the clown said, it certainly looks real. Whoever made it did an excellent and disgusting job. Picking surreptitiously under the shelf, you don't see any evidence of an electromagnet or other such device. Leave them alone. I don't know if I'll be able to, hold on. What else could I do? Like, there's no look closer. He'd see me if I was doing anything over here. Let me see if I can talk to him about those eggs. Ask a question. Where's the eggs? What can you tell me about these eggs? Okay, yeah. Alright. The clowns hatched from eggs, guys. Hot food! Cold drinks! Tepid candy. Oh boy. Red Hots calls the clown behind this food stand. Red Hots, footlongs, 2 kinds of mustard. There's also a small sign that says lost and found. Ooh, talk to the vendor. Clown grins and gestures at the little charcoal grill behind him. Howdy, sir. Interest, yeah, in a hot footlong sausage? Oh, gee. How much are they? 250 meat with your choice of condiments. What are the condiments? Oh, I got onions, pickle relish, 3 kinds of mustard, and 2 kinds of ketchup. 2 kinds of ketchup? Yep. Got both ketchup and catsup. Oh, jeez. What kind of mustard? Brown, yellow, and blue. Blue? Blue mustard? Ah, looks like I'm all out of blue. Sorry. I see. Lost and found. I like to see the lost and found. Oh, sure thing. Oh, what do you lose? Well, nothing. What? You just figured you'd see if I had anything you liked. Look, there's no such thing as an honest thief. You gotta pick one or the other. Sorry. Let's see, what are they made of? What do you mean? They're pork. What else do you make a sausage out of? Regular pork or long pork? Clown gives you a long, chilly look. I'm sure I don't know what you're implying, sir. Me neither, actually. I have no clue what that means. I have the meat. I'd like to see the lost and found. I can't do that. How much are they? I'll get one, sure. Okay, I'll take one. What are the condiments? Sure. Ooh, a large pork sausage with your choice of condiments, except he was all out of blue mustard. Oh, not too bad. Thank you kindly, sir. Here's your... Here you are. Help yourself to condiments. Thanks. Cold drinks. Cold drinks, calls the clown behind this food stall. Ice cold sarsaparilla in bottles. Talk to the vendor. Howdy, sir. Care to treat yourself to an ice cold soft drink? You said you were selling them in bottles. That's right. Got the newfangled clown cork bottle caps and all. What kinds do you have? Oh. Do you make the drinks yourself? Now, if you're asking, we have a wagon dedicated to brewing and bottling 3 different kinds of sodas in our traveling carnival. Now, we stock up as we pass through large towns. How much are they? 205 meat, 205. It's for the deposit in the bottle. All right, let's see. What other kinds do you have? I've got root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. How about lemon lime? Nope. How about key lime? Nope. How about orange cream? Nope. How about iced tea? Nope. How about vanilla? Nope. How about iced tea? Oh, I already asked about iced tea. What kinds do you have again? Root beer, ginger beer, and sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla. Drinks yourself. How much are they? Yeah, sure, I'll take one. Thank you. Oh, let's see. What would probably give me magic? I already lost my meat. Root beer, ginger beer, or sarsaparilla? Sarsaparilla. That's a weird name. What sounds more mystical? Probably sarsaparilla. Ah, dang it. That was Moxie. Here you go. Enjoy. Thanks. Let's buy 3, but I'd still want some. How much are they? Sure, I'll lose some. Ginger beer? Ah, dang it. I missed all 3. How much are they? Thank you. Root beer. There we go. Last thing I needed. Last thing I got was what I needed. How much? Oh. I'm low on meat. How much XP do I have? I don't know. Tepid candy. Cotton candy, calls the clown behind this food stand, and then makes a fwee-oot noise with a slide whistle. Come try this, just invented a confectionery delight. Talk to the vendor. The clown blows his whistle, slide whistle again as you approach. Fwee-oot. Step right out, fella. Step up and try one of the world's newest candy sensations. What is it? Cotton candy, the finest in several senses of the word. Spun sugar created through a revolutionary new process. It's so light and sweet and fluffy. It's like any butterfly dreams and kitten wishes. Sweet. So it isn't actually made out of cotton. What? No. Cotton is indigestible, no matter how much chocolate you cover it with. Found that out the hard way, did you? How do you make it? He pats a metal box with a wide funnel coming out of the top. There's a little machine right here. Can't tell you how it works. Much as I like to brag. Yeah, it's a trade secret. You invented it? Not as such. A couple dentists down south were the first ones. Dentists, go figure. Whistle. I'm not saying that. That's annoying. But after hearing about it, I managed to figure out how it works. I made a few improvements with my design, too. Huh, now I'm really curious. Sorry, fella. Secrets in this box are for nobody's eyes but my own. I'll be happy to sell you some cotton candy, though. How much does it cost? 300 meat. I'll take one, sure. Alrighty, that'll be 300 meat. Alright, here you go, man. Clown puts his slide whistle down on the counter, ducks underneath, and comes back up with a paper cone, which he holds in the mouth of the metal box. He pulls down a lever, and the machine makes a thin, squealing sound as glittering white spun sugar collects around the paper cone in a fluffy cloud. Delicious. Here you go. Enjoy. Even just plain old sugar tastes better on a stick. Thanks. I've lost so much money into this place already. Help! I'm stuck! Okay. There's a clown here selling a rubber toy balloons. You notice that he's watching you. And then he notices that you've noticed. He smiles and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. Sure, I'll talk to you. Howdy there, fella. Interesting in a toy balloon? What colors do you have? Oh, well, just take a look. Red. Oh, they're all red. How do you make them flow like that? Oh, there's nothing to it. Heck, they all flow around here. Of course. How much are they? No, for you, 30 meat. Oh, heck yeah, that's cheap. Alrighty then. Here you go. It's red. Anything else I can do for you? Can you tell me more about the your circus? Oh, really, it's more of a carnival. But let's not split hairs. What would you like to know? What are your traveling ways? Who's this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though. I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him round here. Oh, got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. What are your traveling plans? Haven't decided yet. That's why we sat down somewhere a bit more rural. Keeps things relatively quiet while we scout around. Get the lay of the land and all. Where did you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting? Oh, northwest-ish. There was a little hole in the ground kind of a place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's traditional. When the, what do you call them, rodeo stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it just became the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Okay, see you around, clown. Catch you later, like an alligator. Alright, well, not so sure about that one, pal, but alright. There's a Stitch over here. Alright, Stitch don't mean nothing then. Don't leave. Can I go behind it? Can I set them free? Oh. Hello. This extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. Tickets, please. Ticket for what? Barnaby Bob's Stunt Spectacular. What's that? The boss does a show. Yes? Yeah. What kind of show? Knife tricks, mostly. Can you sell me a ticket? No, I'm out. Can anyone sell me a ticket? You can win one at one of the games. Okay. I got a bad feeling that oh, hi! There's a kid here, searching around with a sad look on his face. Hey, kid. You okay? Did you lose your parents? I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir? No, but I'll keep an eye out. What's it look like? It's shiny steel, and it's on a little chain. Okay. I'll let you know if I find it. I'm a very, how do you say, trustworthy man. Can't you tell by the way I walk? I look like an idiot. Alright, let's see. Lost and found. Well, nothing. Oh, lucky bottle cap. The clown pulls a wooden box out from under the counter and looks inside. Piers, you're in luck. This is one yours? He puts the box on the counter for you to see and turns back to his grill for a moment. Look inside. The box contains a shiny bottle cap on a little metal chain, a folding pocket knife, a white silk handkerchief, a bottle of smelling salts. I have to take the shiny bottle cap. I have to. Presumably, this belongs to that kid, because you can't imagine there's more than one person around who would be so into a bottle cap that they'd hang it on a keychain. Yep, that's the one. Thanks. No problem, sir. I probably could have taken two if I hadn't have taken the bottle cap so soon, but oh well, better to be honest and not risk this kid's bottle cap since it's not mine. Hi, sir. You find my bottle cap? Is this the one? That's it. Thank you, sir. No problem, kid. Oh, you're so happy now. Hello again, sir. Say, that's a real nice balloon. You want to trade? I'll give you my lucky bottle cap for it. Okay, here you go. Right, here you go, kid. Lucky cap. Presumably, this belongs to that kid, because you can't imagine. Okay, thanks again, sir. The kid runs off with his new balloon. Probably best if there's no one around when I go whole honky on this. Is there a point for this? It's a lucky bottle cap. I can only imagine it'll come in high. I could buy another one, but I don't want to. I probably should. How much are they? I'll take one since I just lost mine. Oh, good, thanks. Okay, test your might. I'm not one for might. Listen, I got a whole bunch of magic points, though. It appears to be some kind of card-based carnival game, though it's not clear how it works from here. Take a closer look. Step right up, fella, step right up. If I may say so, you've the look of an intelligent and learned individual about you, and I happen to have a game here to put those faculties to the test. What's the game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I show you all the faces, and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess what cards I pick, and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you got a touch of magic in you and want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Yeah, just don't dig too deep. What's the prize? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out. So it's a rare catch, my friend. Alright, give me a shot. You carefully scan the deck of cards as the clown spreads it out in front of you, and then he turns them over with a sweeping flourish. Ready? Give it a whole lot. Give it all your all. Give it all your all. The clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. You rattle off their names as fast as he can pick them up. He seems genuinely impressed. That, sir, so remarkable as to be practically frightening. Looks like we have a winner. Ooh, one. The show will be starting soon, so don't miss it. Thanks. I could go for the others, but I don't really need to. Ticket, please. Ticket for what? Oh, here's my ticket. Okay, go on in. Show'll start soon. He enters the stage area. Cool. Alright, guys. Big beef boy coming in. Let's do this. There's no one here. These benches must be for the audience. And match with an audience, man. This is the same muscular clown that was guarding the entrance out to the stage area earlier. Doesn't look like he's going to let you backstage. Alright, fine. Let's do it. Take a seat, and a smattering of other patrons appear and sit down as well. After a minute or two, there's a crash of cymbals, and a clown runs in from the backstage curtain and jumps up onto the stage. Contrast to the other clown's colorful clothing, he is relatively simple. Black wool trousers and a bright crimson shirt under a pale tan leather jacket with fringe on the sleeves and a red heart painted on the shoulder. His face paint is plain white without any colored accents, contrasting his curled black mustache and thin goatee. Snappy silk top hat with a rakish tilt tops off his outfit. He doffs his hat and bows with a deep theatrical flourish. The small audience claps politely. Clap, of course. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and welcome one and all to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow. I hope you've been enjoying the attractions and distractions of our little traveling carnival. And now it's time for our star performance, the main attraction, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for a loud drum roll starts as he gestures to the curtain. And then the cymbals crash again. The clown puts his hat back on with a chuckle. Me, Barnaby Bob. Applaud. Much obliged. Much obliged. You're far too kind. I haven't even shown you anything yet. With a laugh, he flips a large Bowie knife into the air. You didn't even see where he pulled it from. The knife glitters as it spins. Catches it and flips it in the air again, this time catching and balancing it on its point on the tip of one finger. He holds that pose very still for a moment, then jerks his hand out of the way. The knife chunks into the wood of the stage floor, deep enough that he has to give it a jerk from side to side before he can yank the blade free. He winks broadly to the audience. Wouldn't be fun if they weren't sharp, would it, ladies and gents? Clap. Definitely clap. That's impressive. I'm shocked you didn't lose a finger. He pulls two more knives from his jacket and begins a flashy and elaborate knife-juggling act. 3 spinning blades somehow turn into 4, and then his hat is added into the mix, floating slightly through the cascade of knives without a single scratch. He finishes the routine by catching 2 of the knives in each hand, and allowing his hat to fall nearly to the ground before catching it on the tip of his boot and kicking it back into the air and onto the top of his head. Applaud. Ah, now there's some applause I believe I've earned. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it took a lot of hats to get to where I am today. He chuckles as he adjusts his hat back to its original rakish tilt. Now, for the grand finale, for this, I'll need a volunteer from the audience. A few hands go up. Barnaby Bob ignores them and looks directly at you. How about you, sir? Okay. Good! I like a brave one. Step right up onto the stage here. Your name, please. Wumbo Fimble. It's a real pleasure to finally meet you. Wumbo Marshall Fimble. I didn't tell you my middle name. A couple of clowns haul a large wooden panel about 7 feet tall and 4 wide up onto the stage. They stand it up vertically behind you and stay there, holding it steady. Has 2 holes in it slightly above waist level and a lot of knife marks. Press your back flat up against the wood, please, and put your hands through the holes. You do so. The holes are just a fraction too high, so it's not very comfortable. And then one of the clowns pulls your arms back tighter and ties them together with a rough hemp, so it becomes much more uncomfortable for a variety of reasons. Don't worry! This is just to make sure you don't make any sudden and unexpected moves. We wouldn't want that, would we? Fret not, son. Everything's under control. He steps up close to you and adjusts your collar, brushes a little dust off your shoulders. My control. You know, Wumbo, we get a sharp customer through here from time to time, but my, you're the sharpest I've seen yet. However, I'd bet a shiny silver dollar I've got something up my sleeve that's even sharper. His pupils narrow to vertical slits as he grits at you, revealing rows of pointed yellow shark teeth. As he turns away, you can see that the heart on the shoulder of his leather jacket is drawn with an arrow through it, and the word Mom doesn't look painted on. Oh, free your hands. You struggle a little, but your hands are too tightly bound. The rough hemp rope digs into your wrists. Barnaby Bob strolls to the other end of the stage and turns to face you. Now, don't worry. This will all be over soon. Just, don't move. He has a knife on his hand again, and he gives it a few twirls and flips. Light reflected from the blade glitters in his eyes. Then, without warning, he hurls it at you. Thunk! The knife hits the wood before you can even blink. A hair's beneath from your left ear. Stare him down. Barnaby Bob grins at you as the crowd applauds. Another knife appears in one hand and an apple in the other. He tosses the apple to one of the stagehands, who carefully balances it on top of your head. Time for the old William Tell routine. Bit of cliche, perhaps, but there's a reason it's a classic. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, take a deep breath. The crowd watches with rapt attention as he flourishes the knife, spinning it and flipping it behind his back. Then, faster than you can register, thwonk, cold apple juice dribbles into your hair and down the back of your neck. 2 for 2! What do you say, Wumbo? Shall we go for one more? Stare him down. Barnaby Bob pulls out another knife and gives it a quick dropping across the pale leather sleeve of his jacket. Then whips a colorful spotted handkerchief from his pocket and blindfolds himself. This time, his smile is much colder. I advise you to watch closely, Wumbo Fimble, since you're the only one of us who can. Watch closely. The crowd laughs, but you don't really hear it. The knife spins in his hand, this time either because of the adrenaline or because he's actually moving slower. You can see the motion of his arms as he throws it. He twists his wrist in an odd way that you don't think he did before. The knife is flying at you. The knife is flying directly at your right eye. Don't move none. The knife, incredibly, swerves at the last possible moment. Thunk! You can feel the wood shaking from the force as it stabs into the board. The metal is cold against your right cheek. The audience erupts into cheers as Barnaby Bob removes his blindfolds and pumps a fist triumphantly. One of the stagehand clowns unties your wrists and helps you get your arms out of the holes. Bob takes your hand and raises it into the air victoriously. Well, now, ain't he a good sport, folks, and as brave a target as I've ever had. Take a bow, Wumbo Fimble. Take a bow. You bow to the cheering crowds, carefully keeping your eyes on Barnaby Bob. He bows as well, removing his hat with an elaborate flourish, and then he takes a slip of paper out of it. And as a token of appreciation, I'd like to give our star volunteer a gift. A year's supply of dynamite. Use it in good health. As he hands you the coupon, the clown leans in close to your ear and whispers, "This was the only warning you'll get, boy. You got an item coupon for a year's supply of he's on to me. Gave you this coupon for a year's supply of dynamite." How did he know? Barnaby Bob waves and blows kisses to the crowd as you climb down from the stage, and then he disappears through the backstage curtain. The audience gradually disperses. Phew! Stares at you, but makes no move to stop your aggress. He let me go backstage. Barnaby Bob! I'm here for marshal duty. This little trailer is probably Barnaby Bob's office. The wagon is old, but well-maintained. A brass plaque on the door reads, "Barnaby Bob," confirming your suspicions. Knock at the door politely, kick the door rudely, pick in the window. You see Barnaby Bob sitting at a desk. He seems to be inspecting a large map, but you can't make out any details from here. Enter. You. Here I thought I made myself perfectly clear the last time we met. And yet you knock politely and walk straight into the lion's mouth. You're either extremely brave or extraordinarily foolish, boy. Both, I might hazard to guess. I've got some questions that need answered, and you think I'm going to answer them. If I didn't find you amusing, I'd have just vanished you off the face of this earth, for what little you know already. I appreciate that, but I can't just leave this situation unresolved. What curiosity did to the cat is going to seem like a Sunday picnic compared to what I'll do to you if you anger me, boy. Go ahead and ask your questions, but bear in mind, I already gave you your fair warning. Who are you? Oh. What are you plotting exactly? Bold as brass you are. If you think I'll answer that. Now, if you got another thing coming, boy, don't try my patience. Oh, jeez. Oh, wrong button. Alright, well, I got a place to be, so I'm gonna end the stream here, everybody. I'm gonna be going now. For anyone that watches this in the future, thank you. For anyone that watched it now, thank you as well.